Hi there, it's Dr. Christine Lee. I'm a clinical psychologist, and I'm here today to talk about a few things you might be forgetting to do when you're trying to build a new habit, when you're trying to really feel successful with your new habits. And I just earlier this morning taught a class of new students, students of a colleague of mine. And so I got into a real discussion about what are the ins and outs of habit change, habit development, and habit consistency and habit success. And I thought I would share with you the three biggies. The first one is kind of obvious, but maybe kind of not obvious. When we are changing our behavior in general, typically we have a direction that we'd like to move in, like greater strength or more frugal or whatever, more water, whatever you want, whatever's personal to you and whatever's in your heart. But what we forget to do is we forget to get really specific about our goals. What are we going to do to get there? What is it going to look like when we arrive? Is there a number that we should be aiming for, like a number down or a number up? um, what will we be feeling when we get there? And really just painting the entire full picture of what that successful arrival will be. And I think that's really important because the journey can be very up and down, back and forth. There can be distractions, there can be people who are wanting our attention. We can ourselves lose motivation. And so it's really important to just always return to that picture of success and successful change because it keeps us grounded. So that's tip number one: develop a full on, full drawn out picture of what success will look like for you. The second tip that I have is to always remember, because we forget, that we have to make a commitment, a solid, full commitment to leaving our old behavior behind and a solid and full commitment to embracing our new habit. If we don't make these solid decisions that we're going to be strong and avoid going back to the old habit, and we're going to be strong and let the new habit come into our lives, then it's likely we're going to do a little bit of flip flopping. We're going to do some backsliding. We're going to slip up. We're going to forget that we had a new aim, and that old habit is going to win out because that old habit has some strength to it. We've already been relying on it for so long, and it wants to take care of you. It wants to come back. It wants to be center stage again. So you have to decide, no, 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 I don't need you anymore. Thank you for your service. I'm headed in this direction now towards my number one full on picture that I've described and depicted for myself of that new success destination. So the second tip is to commit to leaving the old habit behind and really digging into developing that new habit. The third tip that I have for you is what we almost always forget. I find, at least with the clients that I work with, and sometimes myself as well, we forget to believe in our own ability to be successful. We forget to feel worthy enough for the change, for the dramatic conclusion, for the new identity that you're about to step into. If you don't believe that at the beginning of your habit change process, it's likely you're going to run into resistance and doubt and that procrastination that will come knocking and any other distractions that might be in your environment. So really believe in yourself, believe in the possibility of change, believe that you can attain that success that you've depicted and painted in steps one and two. And I think that should help you a lot in your change from habit old to habit new. I really hope it does. And I hope you have a wonderful day. If you're needing more inspiration for habit change or self development or just your regular day, I suggest you listen to some episodes on the Make Time for Success podcast, which is my own podcast. Again, it's called Make Time for Success. And there's so many different episodes that I have in there about habits, about change, about self development, and about making yourself a success. All right, take care, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye.